Hello guys, welcome back to today's JavaScript class. This is our second lesson in our beginner-friendly JavaScript series. In the last video, we learned what JavaScript is and how to run our very first console.log statement. Today, we are moving to one of the most important topics in JavaScript called variables. Variables are the foundation of JavaScript. If you understand variables properly, the rest of the JavaScript will become easy for you. Before we write any code, let me explain something very simple. A variable is like a container. Imagine a bucket that stores water. The bucket is the container and the water is the value inside it. That is how JavaScript variable works. A variable is simply a container that stores information for us so we can use it later. That information can be a name, a number, a message, a true or false value, anything at all. Variables helps us store data inside our program. Now, let's go into JavaScript itself. In JavaScript, we have three main ways to create variables. We have var, we have let, and we have const. We will look at all of them one by one and we will write code for each. So let's start. Let's start with the first type, var. So I typed var name equals peace. Here, var is a keyword that tells JavaScript that we want to create a variable. Name is the actual name of the variable. This is what we will use to access the value later. The equal sign means we are assigning something to the variable and the value we are storing is peace. So we have created a variable called name and stored the text peace inside it. Now we printed it out with console.log name. This will print the value stored inside the variable, which is peace. So we'll check it on our browser. We go to our developer tools by right clicking and going to the inspect. Then we go to the console and you refresh your page to clear the errors. And yeah, you can see peace there. Look at the peace. Great. Now I want you to understand this variable. Var is the old way of creating variables in JavaScript. It still works, but it has some confusing behaviors, especially when your code becomes large. For example, var can be redeclared, meaning you can create the same variable twice without JavaScript complaining. It can also behave strangely inside functions and block, because these issues modern JavaScript introduce better options, let and const. So from now on, you will rarely see var in real world code. Next, we will be looking at the let. This is the modern and recommended way to create variables that can change. Here I typed let age equals 20. This means I created a variable called age and stored the number 20 inside it. Then console.log age, I printed out the value. Now the difference between let and var is that let is a block scoped, which basically means it behaves more predictably. And this is the value 20. Alright, here we can update the let. Alright, so we are going to update the let and give it a new value. So age should be equal to 25. So use let when you want something that can be changed. So let's check it. Okay, so you can see it has been updated here. Alright, this is it. These are 25 in our console developer tools. Alright, let's go to the last one. So the last type of variable we have is const. The word const means something that does not change. When I type const country equals Benin, I am telling JavaScript, create a variable called country, store the value Benin, and don't allow this value to change. Now we've printed it out, console.log country. Okay, great, we'll check it so you can see Benin is here. Okay, so this is our value. So if I try to update it, but JavaScript will give me an error. So I'm trying to update the country to like Nigeria. Because const variables are not allowed to change, I have an error in my console. You can see a typed error. We use const when we want to protect a value from being modified. So let me summarize everything clearly. Var is an old way and avoid it. Let variables can change, const variables cannot change. In modern JavaScript, we mostly use const. We use let when the value needs to change, and we avoid var. And that is everything you need to know about variables in JavaScript. This is one of the most important foundation lessons, so make sure you understand it very well. In the next lesson, we are going into data types, strings, numbers, booleans, null, undefined object, everything step by step. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson. Thank you for watching and see you in the next class.